Hello friends, welcome back to Learning Nails and Aesthetics. We are on page 362 in the Milady Aesthetics book, Chapter 8, Facial Treatments. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, as well as check out my other videos. Keep in mind, I am not AI, so mistakes will be made. That being said, let's begin. Procedure 8-5, performing the basic facial. Equipment, implements, and products. Equipment, facial equipment, towel warmer, steamer, magnifying lamp, sharps container. Supplies, EPA registered disinfectant, hand sanitizer, hand soap, covered trash container, bowls if a sink is not available, spatulas, fan and mask brush, non-porous and must be able to be disinfected, meaning non-wooden. Implements, client charts, distilled water for the steamer, hand towels, clean linens and blanket, headband, head wrap or protective cap, client wrap, bolster. Single-use items, aesthetic wipes, 4x4s and 2x2s, gauze or cotton, or disposable sponges, cotton rounds or squares, cotton swabs, paper towels, gloves, tissue, unscented, distilled water for steamer. I find that strange that they put that on both lists. I do believe distilled water for the steamer is definitely a single-use item. However, what are you going to do? Collect the steam out of the air? Interesting. Anyway, products. Eye makeup remover, facial cleanser, optional exfoliant, masks, massage lotion, toner, moisturizer, sunscreen, optional serums, eye cream, lip balm, and extraction supplies. Now that you have practiced the primary steps and cleansing, it is time to put it all together in a complete facial. The steps for performing a basic facial treatment are listed here. Facial procedures vary, so be guided by your instructor. Preparation. Perform procedure 7-1, pre-service, preparing the treatment room, and procedure 8-1, pre-service, preparing the client for treatment. Preheat the steamer ahead of time. Check that the water level is at the appropriate line. And we have the red caution box with the exclamation mark. That's caution. Wearing gloves throughout the entire facial service is required by OSHA due to the possibility of blood-borne pathogen exposure. Never remove products from containers with your fingers. Always use a spatula. Do not touch fingertips to the lids or opening of containers. Clean the disinfectant product containers before and after each use. Procedure. Wash your hands and apply gloves. Apply warm towels. This is an optional step. After checking the temperature, apply one towel to the décolleté and one to the face. I also like to add, do not use towels on someone that has extremely dry skin. Also, rosacea. What is going on here? All right. That is covered, though, in other sections of the book. But anyway, where are we? Apply warm towels, optional step. After checking the temperature, apply one towel to the décolleté and one to the face. Hold the ends of the towel with both hands on either side of the face. Lay the center of the towel on the chin and drape each side across the face with the towel edges draping over to the opposite corner around across the forehead. To remove, lift each end and remove. For product removal, use the towels over the hands as mitts. Be guided by your instructor on this method. Remove eye makeup and lipstick. As learned in Procedure 8-2, remember to ask about contact lenses before putting product on the eyes. If the client is wearing contacts, do not remove the eye makeup. Perform facial cleansing. Steps 4 to 10. Remove about 1/2 of the teaspoon of cleanser from the container with a clean spatula if it is not a squirt top or a pump style lid. Place it on the fingertips or in the palm and then apply a small amount to your gloved fingertips. This conserves the amount of product you use. Starting at the neck or décolleté and with a sweeping movement, use both hands to spread the cleanser upward and outward on the chin, jaws, cheeks, and temples. Spread the cleanser down the nose and along the sides and bridge. Continue to the upper lip area. Cleanse the upper lip area under the nose with sideways strokes from the center area moving outward. Make small circular movements with the fingertips around the nostrils and sides of the nose. Continue with upward sweeping movements between the brows and across the forehead to the temples. Apply more cleanser to the neck and chest with long outward strokes. Cleanse the area in small circular motions from the center of the chest and neck toward the outside, moving upward. Try to use both hands at the same time on each side when applying or removing product. Visually divide the face into left and right halves from the center. Continue moving upward with circular motions on the face from the chin and cheeks and up toward the forehead using both hands, one on each side. Starting at the center of the forehead, continue with the circular pattern out to the temples. Move the fingertips lightly in a circle around the eyes to the temples and then back to the center of the forehead. Lift your hands slowly off of the face when you finish cleansing. Remove the cleanser. Start at the neck or forehead and follow the contours of the face. Move up or down the face in a consistent pattern, depending on where you start, according to the instructor's procedures. Remove all the cleanser from one area of the face before proceeding to the next. Under the nostrils, use downward strokes when applying or removing products to avoid pushing product up the nose. This is uncomfortable and will make the client tense. Make sure there is no residue left on the skin. Blot your hands on a clean towel and touch the face with dry fingertips to check. Analyze the skin, steps 13 to 15. Cover the client's eyes with eye pads. Try not to cover what you need to look at around the eyes. Position the magnifying light where you want it before starting the facial so that you can easily maneuver it over the face. Turn on the lamp away from the client before lining it up over the face. Also, I would tell them that you're turning it on, even though it's not pointed directly at them, as well as when you're moving it towards them. Note the skin type and condition, sensitivity, hydration, elasticity, and feel the texture of the skin. Remember to look, touch, ask, and listen. Based on the skin analysis, the remainder of the products will be selected, as well as the treatment objectives. Cleanse the face again. This is optional. Some treatment protocols do not include the second cleansing. Be guided by your instructor. Exfoliation, optional. If exfoliation is part of the service, it could be done at this time while steaming. Tone after removing exfoliant to rebalance pH of the skin. Massage the face, steps 18 to 22. Use the facial manipulations described in Chapter 9, Facial Massage. Select water-soluble massage cream or product appropriate to the client's skin type. Use the same procedure as you did for product application to apply the massage cream to the face, neck, shoulders, and chest. Apply the warmed product in long, slow strokes with fingers or a soft fan brush, moving in a set pattern. Perform the massage as directed. Remove the massage medium, use warm towels or 4x4 aesthetic wipes, and follow the same procedure as for removing other products or cleanser. Steam the face using the steamer, steps 22 and 23. Skip the step 24 if using towels. The steamer should be preheated at the start of the facial. Wait for it to start steaming, and then turn on the second ozone button if applicable while steaming. Remember that steam should be avoided on sensitive skin types. Check to make sure the steamer is not too close to the client. It should be approximately 18 inches away, and that it is steaming the face evenly. If you hold your hands close to the sides of the client's face, you can feel if the steam is reaching both sides of the face. Steam for approximately 5 to 10 minutes. Turn off the steamer immediately after use. And move it away from the clients because accumulated water could drip on them, and that would not be good. It'd be super hot. And here we are with our red caution box once again, and the exclamation marks for caution. Keep the steamer facing away from the client until it is steaming to avoid potential spitting of water, which may happen if the machine is overfilled or not maintained properly. Another thing to throw in, do not use tap water in a steamer, only distilled water. Steam the face using towels. If using towels in place of steam, remember to test them for the correct temperature. Ask the client if they are comfortable with the temperature. Towels are left on for approximately 2 minutes or until they begin to cool. Steam or warm towels should be used carefully on cuperose skin. Perform extractions if needed. Extractions are done immediately after the steam while the skin is still warm. Refer to the extraction section of the chapter to incorporate this step into your basic facial procedure if it is applicable to your facility. Apply a mask. Steps 26 to 29. Choose a mask formulated for the client's skin condition. Remove the mask from its container and place it in the palm or small mixing bowl. Use a clean spatula or brush if necessary to prevent cross-contamination. Warming the mask is recommended for better results as well as the client's comfort. Apply the mask with a brush or spatula, usually starting at the neck. Use long, slow strokes from the center of the face, moving outward to the sides. Proceed to the jawline and apply the mask on the face from the center outward. Avoid the eye area unless the mask is appropriate for that area. Allow the mask to remain on the face for approximately 7 to 10 minutes. Remove the mask. Use warm, moist towels or 4x4 aesthetic wipes for removal. Cream-based masks can be wiped off, while clay masks can be removed with a mummy-style mask. Some masks may peel off, such as alginate or sheet masks. Apply the toner. Apply the toner product appropriate for the client's skin type. Apply serums as well as eye and lip treatments. Serums as well as eye and lip creams are optional for application before the final moisturizer. Apply a moisturizer and an additional sunscreen as appropriate. Post-consultation and home care. End the facial by removing your gloves and quietly letting the client know you are finished. Give the client instructions for getting dressed. Have the client come out to the reception area where they are ready to discuss the home care products and regimen. Post-service. Complete Procedure 8-9, Post-Service Procedure, and Procedure 7-2, Post-Service Cleanup and Preparation for the next client, including advising the client, promoting products, scheduling a next appointment, thanking the client, and cleaning and setting up the treatment room. Applying and removing the cotton compress will be in the next video. I hope this was helpful to you. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And have a great day. Thanks. Bye.